In 1970, the whole world celebrated Earth Day for the very first time. There were parades, programs, festivals, and shows everywhere.
The whole idea of Earth Day was to make us all think about how we treat the planet we live on. We must realize that the Earth is precious to us. We can't live without it.
We must stop being so wasteful. Our bad habits are hurting our world. If we don't change our ways, the world could become a terrible place to live.
Earth Day is officially celebrated on April 22nd, not February, but like the title of our musical, we think every day should be Earth Day.
Hey, hold on there.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. What do you think you're doing?
What are you talking about?
This is what I'm talking about.
What about it?
This is an aluminum can. We can recycle this to reduce our waste.
That's right. We Americans throw 10 times our weight in trash every year.
This is enough aluminum to rebuild all of our commercial airplanes 4 times over.
Besides, making products from recycled aluminum takes 95% less energy than starting from scratch.
I had no idea. From now on, I recycle.
There are problems with dumping our garbage in landfills or burning it in incinerators, but what else can we do with it?
Well, suppose we just made less garbage by buying fewer things that had to be thrown away. That's called reducing.
And suppose that instead of throwing things away as soon as we're done with them, we use them again or give them to someone who would. That's called reusing.
And suppose instead of just throwing things like cans and bottles away, we brought them to people who would turn them into useful new products again. That's called recycling.
Recycling is a vital part of our planet. If we're not recycling, we'll be throwing it all away.
There are many other ways to help save the earth besides recycling. Products we buy and use harmful to our environment.
We should find out which ones they are and stop using them. Our cars are dumping tons of pollutants in the air. We should stop driving and we should walk and cycle more.
We are very wasteful with our energy too. We should turn off the lights when we are not using them and only on the air conditioner when we have to.
We could save a lot of energy by insulating and with stripping our homes.
We need to reduce our use of valuable water supply too. We need to use as little water as possible for as many tasks and fix our leaky faucets.
Every time we start to throw something away, we should stop and think about it. Can it be recycled or reused?
Even organic garbage can be reused. A compost pile is easy to make and use in our own yards.
It's one of nature's most amazing tricks, the incredible disappearing garbage act.
Nature makes food scraps, leaves, grass clippings seem to disappear and turn into rich soil so plants can appear in its place.
Trees are very important to our environment too. They absorb carbon dioxide and produce oxygen.
Trees also give us wood for building and shade for keeping cool. We should plant more trees and only cut what we have to.
All around the equator, there are large areas of tropical forests called rainforests.
There are millions of different species of plants and animals in the rainforest. So many that we don't even know what they all are.
Many of our medicines that came from our rare species in the rainforest, and many more will come from them in the future, unless the rainforest disappears.
Every day, thousands of acres of rainforests are destroyed. In a year, the size of New York State is wiped out. If this destruction continues, soon all the rainforests will be gone.
If the rainforests disappear, the climate of the entire Earth will be severely affected. Massive erosion and drought will create many deserts.
If enough carbon is dumped into the Earth's atmosphere by the burning of the rainforest, it could lead to a greenhouse effect.
A greenhouse effect can melt the polar ice caps, wiping out all of our farmland.
We have to act now to save the rainforest. If we don't, the results will be devastating.
Rainforests are natural treasure houses, but they are being destroyed for nothing more than timber and land on which they stand.
This is because most rainforests live in poor developing countries. These countries cannot afford to keep their beautiful forests.
Large areas of rainforests are sold to timber companies. They send bulldozers and chainsaw gangs into the forest to cut down the hardwood trees.
The wildlife flees, and although only the oldest and largest trees are fellable, more than half of the forest may be damaged by the time all the work is finished.
Rainforests are cleared completely to reach mineral reserves such as iron, copper, or uranium, or to make huge cash crop plantations of coffee, cocoa, or bananas.
Big business is only half the story. There are thousands of poor homeless people who are encouraged to leave the overcrowded cities and farm pieces of rainforest land.
These are called slash and burn farmers. They build simple homesteads in the forest, then burning the surrounding vegetation which enriches the soil.
It can take less than 10 years for rainforest land to become as barren and lifeless as a desert. This is because most rainforests are found on poor clay soils. Only a thin layer of nutritious topsoil covers the forest floor, and giant tree trunks anchor this down.
Tropical scientists believe that by the present rate of destruction, there will be no rainforests left by the year of 2050.
If the paradise is lost, thousands of different plants and animals will disappear forever.
More and more people are becoming aware of the need to save the rainforest. Some steps have already been slowed down to stop the rate of destruction.
Timber companies could change the way they harvest the forest to reduce the amount of damage they cause.
They could also be made to replenish the forests that have been disturbed to preserve the fragile topsoil.
But this isn't a job for just one person. We all need to pitch in and help.
There's only one Earth. If we don't work together, there won't be anything left for the future generations.
Saving the planet isn't an easy job. It's not just going to happen overnight. It's going to take time for all of us to change our habits and put a little Earth action into our lives.
Email is one way to save the planet. Send emails to politicians, newspaper editors, company presidents, and anyone else you can think of.
Tell whoever you write to what you're doing to save the Earth. Ask them what they're doing.
You can also become a water watcher because anything that affects the water affects life on Earth.
Too many industries are dumping dangerous waste into our homes.
Planting trees can help save the planet. Trees are home for birds and other small animals. Trees also help cut down on air pollution. They do this by taking the #1 cause of air pollution, carbon dioxide, out of the air.
The experts say we could recycle almost all of our garbage. We just need people like you to get us started.
Garbage gridlock is something else we need to work on. We need to remember the 3 R's in garbage every day.
It's up to all of us. If we try, we can save our world. But we have to start now. Everything we do affects our future.
We've got to change our attitudes and our habits, and we've got to remember that Earth Day isn't just one day a year.